Hi, I haven't done a video blog for absolutely ages, and that's probably because I've been a bit busy with the local hospital and getting them prepared for COVID-19 from an IT perspective. But now I'm going to have a little bit of me time to do a bit of clockwork. So I have this beauty here that I stripped and restored almost 2 months ago now, and it took me ages to get it working and get the chime working properly, etc. But it went on my test bench, and the chime only works for about 3 days and then it stops because the spring isn't strong enough or whatever. Now, I did have the springs out of their barrels, inspected them, cleaned them and put them back in, but you just don't know whether the previous person put the wrong size spring in, not strong enough or whatever. So I'm going to have to take the barrels out again and get the chime spring out of its barrel, look at it, and probably order in a new one, maybe a stronger one, so that it can actually run the chime and actually run it for at least 7 days. So let's get on with it. Okay, so we've taken the hands off, taken the gong out, or the bar, there. And we have the movement, and as you can see, it's got little holders for the barrels. So I'm just wondering if I can get the barrels out without actually taking the whole movement apart. I'm also going to replace these click cogs because they're getting worn. I noticed that as well. So let's get it on the bench. So I've started taking the chime off this movement, but I'm going to have to strip the whole movement to get the barrels out, which is a bit of a nuisance. I'm not sure why it has these plates on the back of the barrels, but either way, the whole lot's got to come apart. It's going to take me hours to get this thing back chiming again, because getting it working properly was a nightmare the first time. But hey ho, has to be done. I'm going to carry on with the video log once I've got this apart and get the springs out the barrel.